one. But hey, everybody, welcome to the pre-show. Sorry, I'm tired. This is the part of the show where we talk about what we're going to do on the show. Today's easy. Monday nights, all about all the books coming out this week, and it's a huge week. It is a mighty week. Not really at DC so much. They still got the stupid Night Terrors thing going on, but man, Image
Yeah.
has a huge week. Marvel has a huge week. We're gonna bust all up in that. IDW actually has. I know we were talking shit on them yesterday, but man, they got a lot of good books coming out this week. Mostly licensed stuff, but
Yeah.
still. Anything happen? Anything cool happen, guys, in the 40, 48, 23 hours since I saw you last?
Nah, it's just still coughing and stuff.
That sucks, man. My
Yeah.
dog had puppies. My dog had
Yeah, I
puppies
saw
this
that.
morning. 9 puppies.
9. Wow. That's a lot of puppies.
9.
Yeah.
Nine.
So I watched Sugar and Spice,
Oh,
which was,
nice, because your wife
which
was
was,
in it.
my wife was in it for 15 seconds.
There's her fame. There's her 15
Yeah,
seconds of fame.
15
Oh,
seconds.
think you're
for
supposed to
real?
I think you're
Yeah,
supposed to get
she's,
minutes, but with
uh,
inflation,
yeah, inflation. She's
yeah.
in the front row of the marching band right at the beginning of the movie when, the A squad's on and the one main cheerleader flips in and kicks Scott Summers in the
Yeah,
face.
Taylor, are
That's
you a
the
fan of this movie, Sugar and Spice?
Well, no, I've never heard of it, but
Oh, okay. Okay.
but that she's in a movie is still, pretty cool,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, both me and the wife have some tie-in to one movie or another. I mean, I knew Diablo Cody when she was writing Juno. In fact,
Oh,
the
that's cool.
some of the jokes that she uses in the movie, she kind of
Stole from you.
borrowed from me.
Oh
You
man,
wrote
the
that
shade is
movie.
real. Wow.
You basically wrote that whole movie. It won awards,
No,
dude.
no, not okay. So Meeper's
You
loosely
heard it here
based upon
first.
me.
She stole the entirety of Juno from Andy.
Meeper's loosely based upon me, not entirely, but she stole some of the jokes from me.
Oh
Because she
man.
she was she was writing. I think at the point when I met her, she was writing this very serious, like, not comedy. It was just more of like this tragedy type thing, and then
Yeah. Well,
just
Juno's a
like
good
that.
mix of
Yeah, it's
that.
a good mix.
It finds the comedy in tragedy, in a
Yeah,
way.
but all
Yeah.
all
I
that
love that movie.
all those little quick whips from Elliot Page and Michael Cera are basically
You
from me.
are basically you. You
It's
again, you
basically
heard it
me.
here first. Andy basically wrote that award-winning movie. It was stolen. It's
It wasn't stolen. It was borrowed. I
borrowed.
accept it.
Borrowed. There you go.
Hey, I got a free copy of Jennifer's Bodies because of it. So I don't care.
Yeah. The stream was ended or deleted on Facebook. I don't know. We're still streaming to one of the pages. Oh well. Uh, cool. Well, that's all I got. I'm exhausted. Like I said, I've been delivering puppies. Not that I did any work, but very bad choice. Second worst choice Amanda's ever made was picking up this dog. But I'm sure it'll be good, in the long run. Taylor knows what her first bad choice was. Hanging out with me. Derp. Who does that?
That's all of her
Never
wife.
a good call.
Never a good
All of
call.
her wife's
She likes
first
hopeless
bad choice.
cases. She likes hopeless cases.
They
All right,
decided
let's
to hang
do
out with us.
it. Let's do it. Let's do the damn thing. I mean, we need to. There's so many books.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the show so
I
far?
don't like it.
It's my fancy dogs. So it's like 8 to 12 weeks I got to keep these dogs. Oh, and now it's streaming back on Good. Good. Nothing broken. Woo! Greetings, geek. Welcome back. Another episode of This Geek in Comics Outright Geekery's comic book shit talk show.
Shit talk show.
Taylor's hurt.
I'm sick. You got to do it
He's on
today.
bed rest. He's
Yeah.
on limited duty.
Limited
But yeah,
duty.
Gomer, Taylor, Andy hanging out. Going to talk about all the new comics. Again, let's get right
A
freaking
lot of
into
books
it.
this week.
Lot of books this week. These are books coming out August 23rd. Some of them come out tonight if you're lucky. You know what I mean? If you're lucky enough, you'll get them.
If you
Let me
read
hide my
DC.
bookmark to make it a little bigger. But If you see something, chat, say something. If we mention a book, let us know that you want us to talk about it, and we will. Or let us know what you think about how awesome or not awesome that book is. But Battle Chasers number 12. Man, does this really need all of these freaking variant covers? Are you
I
kidding
don't think
me?
it needs that many variant covers.
This is like 90s shit, man. I guess it is, right? Like 90s shit.
Yeah.
But
Was
yeah,
this that
Dave's really
one
good
that
on
like went on like a 20-year hiatus or
It
whatever?
is. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the very one. The very one.
I guess I got time to make up for with all the variants here.
Yeah. There's some dude who like did a cover, 10 years ago, just hoping, come on, Battle Chasers.
Hey,
I
I
have
mean,
an idea for a
that's
cover.
only
everybody.
that's only slightly more unlikely than them actually picking up the book itself after
Yeah.
such a long time, you know?
Yeah.
True.
Big game number 2, loved issue 1. This is just the Miller World, like huge crossover. I didn't realize I was such a big Mark Millar fan, but I am. Pepe
Yeah.
Larraz doing the art. It's fantastic.
This is a good book.
It's so fun, dude. Again, I didn't really.
super
You have
fun.
to be a Millar fan. You have to have read, the majority of his stuff. But I guess I have. I didn't realize that I had. I was like, I know those guys. Oh, I know that guy.
So much you don't even know about yourself. Like you roll up your sleeve and you had this like Mark Millar tattoo on your arm. You don't even remember
like
putting it there.
I heart MM, and I was wondering
Didn't
who that
realize
was.
we're such fanboys until now.
Yeah. Bone Orchard Mythos Tenement number 3, great book. I mean,
Yep.
Jeff Lemire, come on. Andrea Sorrentino, come on. It's great.
I won't be surprised if this does not get something
Yeah, dude.
at the end of the year.
It's been, oh man.
It's
I
such
mean,
a good book.
just that writer Jeff Lemire on his own this year, Fish Flies, and now the Tenement, and I know he's had other stuff come out. Shit, I think that damn Swamp Thing book actually came out this year, even
It
though
came out collected this year.
yeah, even though it was actually supposed
The
to come
first
out.
issue came out like 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, moving on,
no.
because there's not much
Jeff
else.
Lemire's gonna get praises for this when it's all said and done.
Oh yeah, he already is. It's just a huge thing for him to be taken, like, not really an anthology, just sort of his own. He says everything is connected, one way or another. I'm not sure if that will ever be, as evident as it is in his brain to the reader, but hey, we'll see.
Well, so far
Dead Lucky.
there hasn't been any from his last one, the Thousand Black Feathers, right now so far
No.
in Tenement.
Yeah.
So
yeah, still a very good book. Dead Lucky, massive verse stuff going on there. Dead Romans wraps up that series, which has been really good. Not really for me, but Dave's been loving it. Firepower, because it's Kirkman, it's Image. You're gonna get a Kirkman book.
Need Kirkman.
Ice Cream Man number 6. Holy crap! I didn't even think Martin Morazzo or whatever Prince. W. Maxwell Prince was even doing this anymore since Swan Songs was going. But yeah, I guess he's going to keep both going as long as he can. Ice Cream Man is a monthly favorite. It's fantastic. There's never been a bad issue. It's just really, really good. Jeff, thanks for hanging out, bro.
Hey, Jeff.
We appreciate it, man. Immortal Sergeant hits it, penultimate issue. Indigo Children. King Spawn, because McFarlane. Click, Click, Boom hits issue number 3. Man, this book has been so nuts. It's about a mute assassin who kind of communicates through Polaroids. Man, this has got to get adapted. I really think that this could get adapted and make for a dope movie, maybe a show, but oh man.
I seriously cannot believe right now that there's only, after this issue, there's going to be 2 more issues. This has to be picked up again. It has to be adapted to something. This is.
They have to change the name though, because there's already a Click, Click, Boom.
Yeah, there is, but this is by far one of.
Well, there was recently that one with Andrew Garfield in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was fantastic, actually.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of musicals. That was freaking great, dude.
But no, this is a fun premise. I could easily see this making like a Netflix show or something.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for World Tree, this is definitely one of the best books I've read this year.
Oh yeah, dude.
By far. Just the characters are just awesome in it.
Yeah, it's really fun. New Burn continues Chip Zdarsky's little crime thing. It's pretty good. It's like an ex-cop who's now working for the mob.
Yeah, mob detective.
Yeah. No One, that is a massive verse book too, as is Rogue Sons. It is a big week for the massive verse
week,
man. It's nuts. So The big debut, I think, over at Image is Schlub #1. Kenny Porter and Ryan Stegman writing. This is about a failing dentist. He blames the world for his problems, and then he's body swapped with the world's greatest superhero. So he's got to try to take on that. Looks like a sort of tongue-in-cheek comedy thing. I know Andy wanted to read this. Did you get a chance to early read?
I actually did get a chance to early read this twice already.
Awesome. Your full review, full spoiler-free review coming to the Facebook group. Go to outrightgeekery.com for links to there. But Andy, one-word review for this
predictable.
Of course. Well, it is Ryan Stegman. It is Ryan Stegman.
I'm sorry, but it is.
Cool. Again, go to the group, outrightgeekery.com, find the Facebook group, go there, hang out, and Andy's going to do a full review on that then. Scrapper #2 is the dog in the post-apocalyptic future.
Post-apocalyptic
was pretty good. It was pretty good. There's no cats. Of course, it's post-apocalyptic.
Yeah. It's
Summoner
dog
Wars.
paradise, man.
Yeah, dog paradise.
Pick
Tales
the
of
wherever they
Suspense.
want to.
Tales of Suspense was okay. Terror War is good. Solid Ahmed's little weird book. It's really weird, but it's fun. And then Time Before Time continues that time heist, time mafia sort of book. Yeah, I lost interest in that freaking months ago. I kind of feel bad. But yeah, really big week from Image. I mean, there's like 3 Massiverse books. There's
massive
horror,
all over the
there's
place
adventure. There. Yeah, dude, they're doing so much good shit at Image Comics. So, moving on to Boom, bunch of second printings. The new Berserker book and Alice Never After gets second printings, but Creed Next Round yeah, it was all right. It was all right. Creed Next Round #3 comes out. This book has been fantastic. It's exactly what you sort of expect. It's a sports movie comic book, but yeah, it's been fine. Better than I thought it was going to be. For this being the
second to last issue, they definitely set up the very end really well with the. I mean, they're definitely getting towards that with this one right here, where it's just like you only have 4 issues, write a boxing story, and they did so far really well.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're doing great. We get a Magic book, Magic the Gathering, Planeswalkers.
Yeah, this is the Planeswalker book.
Yeah, I'm not really into that Magic book. I understand Magic, how it works, but the rules, since the last time I played, the rules have just gotten so much
I haven't played since Shards of Alaria, so
yeah, I don't even know what that is. I haven't played since like Tempest and shit like that, dude. I'm talking way back.
That's way.
Yeah, way. I'm old as hell.
It's crazy to think about, just like how many like generations of Magic the Gathering there's been at this point.
And that's how you can tell. Like Stronghold, you tell someone, "Oh, last time I played was Stronghold," and these motherfuckers know exactly when you're talking about. It's nuts, dude. Yeah. So yeah, kind of a mediocre week from Boom, but they do have some fan favorites. Moving on to DC again, they do not have much. Adventures continues from Batman. Batman Beyond Neo Gothic #2. I didn't even read the first one of those. So.
I didn't. Yeah, I haven't touched this yet.
Yeah, I missed that. Brave and the Bold #4. It's Batman Brave and the Bold #4. A lot of variants for that one. Dark Knights of Steel is probably one worth mentioning. It is the finale. I think we're going to come back to this universe eventually.
Probably. But I mean, it feels like it's been a minute since the last issue of this came out, It
has.
Yeah,
it has. It's been really weird in its release.
I feel like we get like 2 months between an issue or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a good story. It's got,
Oh, it is. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Tom Taylor,
it's a great book.
He excels in these, like, it's an alternate universe, just do whatever the fuck you want type of things,
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
That's how he really made his name doing, like, Injustice, which was just going to be some shitty video game tie-in, but he fucking made it like this phenomenon.
Amazing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, dude. It was way more popular longer than that video game was.
Yep.
Even
though we're on Justice 2, the video game, and nobody picked it up.
Yeah. DC Ruby hits its final issue. I know Dave's been reading that and liking it. And then it's Night Terrors. Night Terrors #4. I think we're finally at the end here, y'all. Night Terrors #4 of 4.
Oh, yeah, this is the quote unquote main book hitting its final issue.
Yeah, we can go and look. Well, August. Yeah, it's only July and August, so it looks like we're really getting to the end here.
Well, yeah, they can fit a lot into 2 months here because this is all they're fucking doing, with like a few
no
exceptions.
Flash, no Wonder Woman, barely a Superman book. There was an annual last week or the week before, but yeah,
Thank God
dude,
we're done with this.
that Green Arrow book. You know that cool Green Arrow book that was coming out? All the momentum's been
It really
lost
sucked
there.
the air out of a lot of books that
Yeah.
I was enjoying already, you know?
This has
Yeah,
been a
man.
slog.
It has, dude. Anyway, we're gonna
And
keep talking.
the
shit
thing
on it.
is, they keep on, and each one of these books is like, these are just nightmares. It's just not really happening, and it's just
Yeah,
like,
we're not even sure if it's gonna mean anything,
like,
and if it does,
Well, I mean, to
BC's
be
gonna have to
fair,
fill me in.
it could be an opportunity to tell an interesting story or whatever, you know. It could be like, what is Superman's greatest nightmare, you know, whatever. But
Sure.
but it didn't catch me, and just
Yeah,
it's.
me neither.
I'm anxious for them to get back to regularly scheduled programming here.
yes,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah, me too. We do get this Penguin #1. I think this is going to be the DC book of the week. It's Tom King writing Penguin, and I love this because after he finds himself forced back into the unpredictable and violent Gotham City underworld, if you remember, he died and then moved to Metropolis. He wasn't actually dead.
Yeah,
Remember in that
except
book,
that like
Batman was like,
Batman had
"Oh,
to
yes, into
Batman's
Chip Zdarsky run."
like break glass in case of an emergency death bot got released over what was actually a big lie, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's all right. Gotham City's or Gotham's criminal element has been evolving since he was last in the city, with his bastard twin children ruling the Iceberg Lounge. And what are the man or whatever? The big thing here is I can't even find it. Anyway, last time I read this, it said something about how it's like, oh, here it is right here. The United States intelligence community. Gotham City underworld is just a pawn for the intelligence community.
So Gotham, the underworld for Gotham, is just a pawn for the CIA.
That's what the premise appears to be, at least in part. But that just works perfect for Tom King. You know,
Well, yeah, Tom King's into that. Yeah,
well,
Tom
he
King
was
can,
in the CIA before he started writing comics, which weird. But
so this is right.
Career trajectory for Tom King. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is, I mean, you know, since he's writing this, would probably rate. I mean, I know I got this on my list to pick up. So
Me too.
I will say though that like on a certain level, I hate it when like it was all a big conspiracy instead of just like, you know, just part of normal background life. Like, okay, like a few years ago, like Scott Snyder made it where like every fucking person in Batman's life had a secret past with him. Like he went to like fucking like sad kid summer camp with Two-Face or whatever. And just that's stupid.
That did not work.
Yeah, that was dumb.
That did not work.
Everything needs to be a vast fucking conspiracy. Just let the fucking Gotham mob be the goddamn Gotham mob, you know?
It only works with Wolverine. You know what I mean? Because it's like inherently baked into his character.
It's tedious. Like not every fucking moment of your life has to be part of some goddamn chess game.
Yeah, but I mean that's what the new Ghost Rider event is. Oh, something we didn't know before from their past comes back to haunt them. It's kind of
that's
the
like
same thing, but
they had an encounter before, and like there was unresolved business they got to go back to it. It's not as though like Ghost Rider secretly set off the trajectory of Wolverine's life, you know?
Yes, exactly. That book way overdid it. But Riddler Year One wraps. Batman and Robin gets a trade paperback. That was a fantastic book. That
was a while ago. I'm surprised it's just now coming out in trade. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, dude. Jeff Lemire. Just perfect.
He did a good job on this book.
Superboy Man of Tomorrow hits this penultimate issue. I'll always be bitter about this book for really stupid reasons. Doom Patrol hits its penultimate issue, and that's it.
For what Doom Patrol should have been, it should have been a lot better.
Yeah, they
Doom
only do Doom Patrol so much.
Well, that's exactly the problem. I agree. Is that they just Doom Patrol is good in small doses. It's like quirky and edgy and subversive, but if it's constantly in circulation, it just becomes part of the mainstream.
And it doesn't work.
Which is not what it's just not meant to be. It's meant to be.
This needs to be the emo kid book, and it just can't be if it's always coming out. You know,
if you're gonna do Doom Patrol correctly, you set out 2 issues a year, and that's it. And it's gonna be a meta commentary of whatever's happening on for that year, whatever superheroes are doing, and it's gonna be a smart contract.
That's actually really smart.
And completely edgy and completely like off the wall, bizarre BS that Doom Patrol's known for. And that's how you do it. And it's only 2 issues a year. That's it. That's all you do.
I can see that.
That's how you do Doom
That's an
Patrol.
interesting way to do it.
Yeah.
I think you could also just like take longer breaks in between.
Yeah.
Like let like make it a commentary like on the last 5 years instead of like everything having to have a commentary every month or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, the only
don't
reason
go the
this book,
Simpsons route.
yeah, right. The only reason this book is a thing is because of the show. You know, that kind of the ratings were its best just before it went off the air, which is kind of weird. It was a victim of that whole Discovery Warner Brothers thing, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, the whole entire Don't get me started on Discovery Warner.
Yeah, dude.
Bunch of dingles.
All right, moving on to House of Ideas. Now, this is where all the money is for me this week, man. It's Amazing Spider-Man 300.
Okay, yeah, that was
big deal.
See, I was trying to test my nerd knowledge and be like, which one is that? Is that the McFarlane cover? Yes, it is. Well done, me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just timeless cover.
I have
and
that
we're still
book
celebrating.
And I'm proud to have it.
Yeah, I have one too. I'm not even. There were so many variants for that. I'm not even sure which one.
Well, it looks like you have no need for the facsimile edition.
I think I have the silver one.
I have the OG one.
Nice. Amazing Spider-Man 32. We're not even really going to talk about it because I don't think
nobody cares about this book anymore.
Yeah. A lot of variants for that. Black Panther #3. This has been good. It's basically T'Challa is playing Batman in a city in Wakanda. That's basically what it is. And it's really working. It's working really well for me. I don't know. It's good.
It's a good book.
Yeah, it's interesting kind of like change of pace for the character. Like he will inevitably get back to being like the king, because that's kind of just like a core part of his character. But it's cool to get like we're doing something else for a minute here,
It's good to see Wakanda as this central part of his character instead of just being like, I'm from Wakanda.
Yeah.
It's good to see the city as its own personality.
As a character. Yes.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely
That's what
right.
this book is doing. It's showing Wakanda as its own character, and it has a very good character to it.
Oh, shit. Jeff complaining. You're going to go broke. Dude, you and me both, dude. It's a rough week.
I know, it's a rough week,
It's a
rough week.
Yeah, we do get the Captain America finale. Kelly Lanzig, Carmen Carnero. This is the team that did the Steve Rogers Captain America book. I can never remember. Sentinel of Liberty or...
That one was Sentinel of Liberty, yes.
Yeah. Champion
the Sam book was Symbol of Truth.
Yeah. So yeah, this looks good. You're gonna get
this is bittersweet because this has been rad as hell, and I'm gonna be sorry to see it go, but I am looking forward to reading this.
Yeah, they're gonna wrap up all that Captain America storyline from Sons of Liberty in this.
I mean, they kind of have to. They could still keep it going, and I think they should. I think there's a lot of mileage there with everything they did with the New Dimension Z.
There's a lot of meat left on the bones for this story.
Yeah,
there's a long
Jeff
way
said
to
Captain
go
America wraps up. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
Jeff.
this is the end of that storyline. So I think it's only getting 4 issues. Like that.
No, I think it's just a one shot.
Just
I think
one
the
shot.
finale is just a one shot.
It's Captain America finale. This is just a one shot.
Oh, wow. One issue.
Like I'm assuming it's oversized issue. Yeah. Getting out there and taking down the outer circle.
This is this is the end.
Woohoo.
This is all. I guess I was wrong. I guess it's only one.
But we do get that J. Michael Straczynski book coming up. That new book, so that'll be fun.
I'm sad to see this book go, but I am excited about JMS writing Captain America.
Oh, for sure, 100%, dude. Daredevil and Echo, very surprised. I mean, Taboo and B. Earl. Who knew that the worst half? I know we keep saying this as a joke. It's going to end eventually.
Yeah, the guys from Black Eyed Peas, not those guys from Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, the
other ones. Yeah, the other two.
Not for a game guys.
But hey, I mean, it once is a fluke, twice is there's something there,
Yeah,
I kind of messed it up.
They did a really good job.
Give them an event. The Black Eyed Peas present Deadpool #10. Fantastic Four annual. This would be a lot better if it was actually within the story of what's going on with Ryan North, but this is a contest of chaos bullshit.
Yeah, whenever the annual doesn't have the main writer on it, it's always just kind of, your call, right? The contest of chaos thing is kind of a fun idea. I'm not necessarily against it, but if this is just like, let's do a battle anime, let's do a tournament arc or whatever, that's fine. Although, and I will say that Human Torch versus Ghost Rider is a pretty interesting matchup, but I feel like Ghost Rider is way more powerful.
I do too.
Oh,
I
Ghost
feel like
I feel like
Johnny,
he's effectively
super powerful.
invincible against somebody like, Human Torch.
yeah, somebody who has done bad stuff for good reasons, or
I don't think he's going to penance stare Johnny Storm and kill him here, but I do think
Oh.
that there's like nothing Johnny can do to fight this guy.
yeah.
That's all it comes down to is the penance stare. That is like it reads your
Yeah,
soul.
dude,
If
it's
you've done
it's way
anything bad,
OP.
it burns.
Oh, sure.
your
I mean,
soul.
Ghost Rider's OP as shit, mostly because of the
yeah,
penance stare.
OP
But
as shit. I mean, just way OP, dude.
I mean, if
they always have to do like a cop out for the penance stare, not just
Yeah.
being like a one shot kill when it really should be against most people.
When the penance stare can take down Galactus, it's kind of OP.
Yeah.
Well, Squirrel Girl took down Galactus too, and it's all fun to say, but I mean,
Squirrel
I get it.
Girl,
Or no, I
Squirrel
guess it
Girl
was
is all fun and games.
I guess it wasn't Galactus, it was Thanos, but still.
Yeah, Squirrel Girl is all.
All
fun
right, moving
and
on.
games.
Al Ewing, Martin Coccolo, probably the book of the week at Marvel.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
This is going to be the book of the week.
Thor. I mean, Al Ewing trying to do with Thor what he did with Hulk, and I have every faith and confidence in this man to make sure it gets done. Holy shit. I am really, really stoked about this.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been reading Thor, and he's a favorite character of mine. So already I'm just excited to be getting a new Thor book, but it's Al Ewing, and it's no accident they're slapping that immortal title on here,
No, there is no accident.
They are calling back to the best Hulk run ever.
Yep.
And yeah,
And
I'm really stoked for this.
I think the best cover right now is the Alex Ross one. I was
the
Alex Ross.
Nothing against all these other variants. They look pretty cool, but Alex Ross is like, talk me out of Alex Ross,
I seen the Peach Momoko.
Here is the Alex Ross cover, and I want to show this off because
that's
it's a time. It's a Miss Minutes. Yeah, that's stupid. I mean, it's cool, but it's not like a Thor cover. But this one, this is actually a foil cover, and I think if they pull off the foil right here, this could look fucking amazing.
That looks sick. Like that would be
right. Yeah.
Other than that, the Peach Momoko cover is going to look pretty nice too.
Yeah, let me pull up that Momoko cover because again, it's just the Miss Minutes thing because they're doing this big Loki season 2, and I get it, you should, but I mean that looks great, but I mean, come on.
It looks great, but it has nothing to do with the book. It just looks good. Nothing to do with the book, but it looks good.
I mean, she's looking at a storm, so at least she tried to, tie it in a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got to sell the second season of Loki somehow.
Yeah. Right, Jeff. Oh, they're burning me out on Miss Minutes, dude. You and me both. I mean, I get it. She's a fun, interesting sort of thing,
and I am excited for Loki season 2.
Hey, I don't need anything to be excited for Loki season 2, except for Loki season 1. I don't give a shit. Just give me a date. Yeah, just give me a date. Oh yeah, she is voiced by Tara Strong. All right, Invincible Iron Man number 9. Okay, whatever. It's a Fall of X book, so I feel like I'm almost entitled, to read it.
Oh, I completely forget that it's a Fall of X book, but he's right into he's in the fucking Hellfire Club now, and he's trying to, undo his Stark Sentinels and everything.
Yeah, he's
I shouldn't say his Stark Sentinels. They stole his tech and used it to upgrade the Sentinels, but
he's kind of on the Uncanny Avengers, kind of.
Kind of. He was definitely mentioned in the book.
Yeah. So that might be cool, and it is all leading up to the whole wedding in next month, so that might be fun too. But all right, Jean Grey, number 1 of 4, 17th time that Jean Grey has died and come back. It's sort of like what's his name, the wrestler at this point,
Ric Flair.
Yeah, Ric Flair, 16 time world champion.
Yeah, Jean Grey's
her ass just keeps coming back, man. Her ass just keeps coming back. Oh, look, we get the young X-Men here. I don't know what the hell's going on here, dude.
Although I will say that Louise Simonson writing it is a big bonus. It should be a lot of fun. But at this point, who did they kill in the Hellfire Gala that actually mattered? Because Iceman came back, Jean came back.
All of the
they killed they killed the baby X-Men squad that they had put together, which that was a lot of fun characters like Jubilee and
Dazzler was on there.
Dazzler and Cannonball, and did Juggernaut die? I'm not really sure.
I don't know. Juggernaut died. Hopefully he comes back at some point.
I hope so. He's fun, but
he took a shot from Nimrod that I've never seen anybody take ever in comics, dude.
Juggernaut's no slouch,
Shot.
Yeah, it takes a lot to put the Juggernaut down,
dude. It was so good. All right, moving on from there because wow, I don't know about you. Another Miss Minutes cover, of course, but Marvel Unleashed number 1 of 4. I think this is like the dark horse this week. Kyle Starks and Jesus Hervas are writing like the Pet Avengers.
Yep, this is you got
against Kraven
Lockjaw.
That's what they meant by Unleashed. Okay, all right.
Yep, this is all the Marvel animals.
Oh, that's cool.
Why are they calling this Unleashed and not just like Pet Avengers? That's like
I don't know.
It's like a copyright they already have. I think
it does. Yeah.
Whatever.
Man.
Oh, is he like fucking predatoring them? Is he like taking them to a game preserve? Is this Predator 2?
I think he's predatoring them, dude. Yeah, it looks great. So he abducts Lockjaw. At the same time, a local scientist mixed up with AIM goes missing, and it's up to Throg, Red Wing, the Flurkin, Chewie the Flurkin, Lucky the Pizza Dog, who has no powers, just like Hawkeye. Yeah. So I don't know what the hell he's gonna do. That's the Ghost Dog. That's the Ghost Dog, who was awesome in that Doctor Strange.
He was one of the best Doctor Strange supporting characters ever.
I mean, Wong. It's hard to beat Wong. It is.
I said one of.
But oh my god, you're right. He was just so great. And their scrappy new ally D-Dog, who I don't know. I don't know who D-Dog is.
I think that's a new character.
Wasn't D-Dog the name of the dog in Metal Gear Solid 5?
Oh, maybe it was.
I don't think that's this character, but I'm just that's what it made me think of.
Yeah. But there you go. This is a dark horse for me this week. I cannot wait to get my hands on this. I'm very excited to read it.
This is going to be big dumb fun.
I think so too, man.
You have
look, he's doing like the splits and hitting Lockjaw with a blowgun. I mean, what? That's so dumb. I love it. And how the hell you kidnap Lockjaw? What are you just going to carry him away?
You can just leave wherever you put him. You can just go back home. Yes. I assume he's going to have some sort of like, there's like a teleportation barrier or some fucking.
Yeah, Lockjaw can transport anywhere at any time.
I'm sure they'll hand wave it away that like he put an inhibitor collar on me. I can only teleport like 100 feet or something. I don't know.
Yeah. This is great. Each one is going to have a Ron Lim cover for each animal on the team. That's pretty rad. But why the hell would you want to piss off the Inhumans by kidnapping their mascot? I mean, this is like some college pranks bullshit. But the Inhumans will come and whisper to your ass, and you'll be disintegrated.
Yeah, Lockjaw
is just some dude.
Lockjaw is bad enough, but you don't want to piss off Black Bolt, especially. Yeah,
this is his best friend. Literally, that's how it works, dog. Man,
you stole my puppos. I'm gonna totally John Wick your ass now by speaking.
Yeah, technically, I just use him as an Uber, but anyway, Moon Knight: City of the Dead, David Pepos's current book. It's not bad. I'm just not a fan of Moon Knight as much as I need to be. Planet of the Apes number 5, and then we get into some X-Men shit. It's taken a while. Realm of X number 1 is Torunn Grønbekk and Diogenes Neves. I'm gonna go out.
Is this then doing like Otherworld shit? What is this?
It's yes.
Oh, Vanaheim. Okay.
Yes, I think they're like using Vanaheim as a sort of what's the word, as a haven for these refugees, some of these mutant refugees, and that comes with its own series of problems, you know what I mean? But basically it feels kind of like a kind of a Thor book in a way, at least dealing with those sort of angles. But I
think Danny Moonstar was like a Valkyrie for like 5 minutes.
Oh, she was for like 5 minutes.
I'm going to assume that's what the connection is here. But yeah.
So I'm in on that because I'm in on all the Fall of X right now. I'm not expecting a lot from this, but I don't know. It should be good. Dr. Aphra, we usually don't talk much about the Star Wars books, but I'm definitely checking out the Dr. Aphra because it's the Dark Droids shit. And her like co-stars, her main co-stars pretty much throughout all of her like 2 or 3 books. Oh, no, it's been 2 because it's Legacy issue number 75. Have been these amazing 2 like murder droids, okay? And man, I want to see what happens to them in the lead up to this other tie-in where R2D2 leads like a team of droids against them. The Star Wars one, it was Star Wars 35, I think, as well. It was just okay. It might have been 37, but the latest Darth Vader, which was also a Dark Droids tie-in, it was just okay. It was just okay. So yes, all of these tie-ins are not necessary, are not at all. But man, the Dark Droids book was really a lot better than it had any business being. So then we get Storm number 4. It's a retro book. Venom 24, continuing the summer of symbiotes. Man, it's been a cool summer. But then finally, X-Force 43, the first issue of this after the fall of X, where we're getting, I think, a bit of a revamp of the team, just a little bit. But man, setting them up to fail right from the beginning. Colossus leads X-Force. And Ben Percy has been just building up this thing with Colossus where he's just been manipulated for months by his shitty, is his cousin, his brother, Mikhail, in Russia?
I'm
Like with
not
the
sure how they're
cerebral sword
I know
or
they're
something?
related somehow, but I don't
Yeah,
remember how.
but man,
Sorry, I
poor
didn't realize
guy.
I was muted. It's his brother.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
his
it's
brother.
his
Okay, thank
brother.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is going to be great. I'm really anxious to see where Ben Percy goes with this run. You know, the rest of
It
this
should be
run, because I'm
interesting
sure he's going to
issue.
end it. I'm sure it's going to end soon. Where the hell else can they go? X-Force's whole job was to defend Krakoa. You failed. You failed like
Yeah,
the
you
worst
failed.
kind of way you could fail. Because of Beast, you're going to blame Beast? Wolverine was so pissed he just left and said, no, you do it. You know?
Beast wasn't even there. He failed.
Yeah. Thrashjaw's Eli from Over the Comic Book Bullies. Happy birthday, bro. IG88 downloaded himself into the second Death Star in the old canon, but then got blown up in the Battle of Endor. Man, I bet that would have been fun. I don't know if IG88 has shown up yet in the Dark Droid event,
Not
but
sure.
it's been cool, man. It's been cool. All right, yes, a heaping fucking helping of awesome from Marvel this week. Holy shit. So we'll move on to Dynamite. They do not have much. They got Darkwing Duck number 8, and they've got a bunch of reprints. They got that new King Kong book. It's called The Great War. It's just been okay. And then Starfinders, which is basically Pathfinder, Dungeons and Dragons, but in space. It's okay too. But that's really it, man. They do have Vampirellas versus Superpower and Victory number 3. And everything else. I have nothing really to say here except for all of the cool IDW tie-ins or IDW tie-ins, IDW
Oh
books.
yeah, they got
So yeah, they got this one shot for the Addams Family based on the animated show. This should be a pretty good book. Okay, the animated show was not terrible. It was hard for it to actually find its place while the whole Wednesday show was going on. But
Did they make a TV show out of this? I know they made some movies.
It was an animated show. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
Pretty
know
sure
they
there's
made
only-
some animated movies. Is all I was
I only
saying.
know the 2 animated movies. I'm not sure if they made a
Maybe
show
it
about
was
it.
a movie. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was just a movie. I don't know. Either way, it's based off of that. It looks pretty
Yeah.
cool. So we're just gonna go through these because unless you see something that you want to talk about, Andy, because it's a kind of a weak week for the smaller houses.
Yeah, let's see here.
Bombshell and Tom Tom just looks like cheesecake with a hottie and a robot. Look, Cocaine Kaiju. Really, Cocaine Kaiju? Is that what we're doing now?
I didn't.
Crest Star.
Man, you joke, but I'd read that.
Oh, Cocaine Kaiju? I mean, it sounds fucking crazy, dude. It sounds nuts. Crossed, more crossed. I'm still looking. Dwellings, I think that's actually a second printing. Yeah. Earth Divers number 9 keeps that going. It's just a series of stories told by Native Americans where they go and sort of rewrite history. And things do not go well. They go okay, but it's, man, reading the first arc of this, I was just so frustrated. I was like, just murder the motherfucker. Just murder him. And, things just went kind of a different way, but still a really, really solid series. Gunbreed number 1. It's like undead gunslingers, like zombie gunslingers, which sounds insane, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find a copy. Keys of Cthulhu, it's a one shot. That looks pretty good.
It's just a one shot, so
yeah,
not interested in one shots.
Yeah, I want to read for a while, dude. You know what I'm saying? Mother Russia #1 of 3 is coming out from CEX. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's just a zombie apocalypse.
It's a zombie
during World War
apocalypse
II.
with a mother and her baby. Yeah, but it seems pretty good. That's a fun, changing diapers, blasting zombies.
Here we go. The Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos, #3.
Yeah, so here we go. Issue #3 of this. James Tynion the fourth. Isn't it James Tynion? Yeah, right here on there, James Tynion. Yeah. Come on, Diamond, get your shit together.
Yeah, Diamond doesn't know.
Yeah, go ahead, Andy. Right now. You've really been enjoying this.
You're doing a bad job when Gomer remembers something better than you.
Yeah. This so far has been such a great comic book so far. This is, I'm not sure if anybody's watching, reading this, but it reminds me of like very old school Spider-Man, where it's just like this teenager who is literally the smartest person on the face of the planet, but everybody just kind of shuns him, and he's trying to do better by the world, and the world's just like, yeah, no, we don't need to do better. So but he's still trying. He's still trying. He's underappreciated, but he's still trying. And then all the chaos happens. It's been fun. It's been interesting.
Nice.
It's got a lot
very
of
cool. Yeah, I need to catch up on that. Actually, it was a Substack book, so I read it a while ago, but I just don't remember reading it.
The second issue is really great, so I can't wait for this third one.
Nice. Playthings #1 from Scout Legacy. It's really great that a publisher as small as Scout is reprinting books. That's really cool. Quicksand #2. Rick and Morty, Volume 5. Rick and Morty's always good. Robotech Rick Hunter gets a foil variant. That's been a really popular book. Robin Hood #100, basically just some Xenoscope cheesecake. Rocketeer, Den of Thieves, IDW book. First issue was exactly what you'd expect from a Rocketeer book, just a whole lot of action. I'm expecting the same here.
Hell yeah, give me that pulpy bullshit.
Yeah, really pulpy bullshit, dude, for sure.
It's pure pulp.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 7 Years of Darkness there.
Yeah, 7 Years of Darkness. Penultimate issue of that. But yeah, let's just get to it. The reason we're scrolling through here.
Yeah.
Star Trek #11.
Day of Blood.
Kelly Lanzig. Oh my gosh. Dude, this shit has been so damn good. And they know it too. They're adding dollars to it. They know it's good. So we're almost to the end of the event, and I still don't know where it's going to go. Man, I'm
no
just really
idea
excited.
over here either.
Just really
it is
really excited. I love that shit.
I have no idea. So it's just like right now, it's just like you got Ben and Worf still fighting. You got all these people who are just like
bickering. Bickering.
Data
and Lore bickering. Tom Paris and B'Elanna are bickering.
Everybody's fighting with one another. And it's like, okay, this is so great. Everybody's fighting with one another, and I was like, you still haven't got to the damn blood yet.
Yeah, dude, two issues, and it's just people talking about how pissed off they are at each other, and I love it. I love every.
Man, you're describing Star Trek. Like 99% of it is people talking about a conflict, and then like you have 1% of it's actually like lasers and shit.
Well, when the conflict comes, it's gonna be just all over the place. I can tell you right now, there's gonna be bodies everywhere.
Yep. Oh, and a little surprise this week: Star Trek: Strange New World Scorpius run #1. It's Angel Hernandez doing the art. Great artist for Star Trek.
Yeah, this is not again. This is not part of the Paramount Plus show. This is a different little thing that's you're not. So if you didn't watch, so
it's set in Paramount continuity, but it's like an outside adventure. Yeah.
Yep. It's kind of like the Adventure in Between Adventures book.
Yeah. But I mean, man, it never ends for us. You know what I'm saying? We don't ever have to have the series end, even in the mid-season. And extra bonus, Mike all red cover. What? That is dope. I gotta get this cover. It's so good. So good. And then finally, again, from IDW, Stranger Things, Tales from Hawkins. This is a Jody Hauser book that's been coming out for way too long. But Jody Hauser is just amazing at writing that sort of shit, Little anthology stories set within the universe. Yeah.
Unless you're covering out, I don't see it. They do have Stranger Things Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles also coming out this week from IDW.
Yeah, is that up here? Stranger Things, Tales from Hawkins. I don't see it. Or is it TMNT?
Probably
Stranger
Things.
Yeah, here it is. TMNT Stranger Things.
They just have it down further.
Yeah, where the Stranger Things kids go on vacation to New York and meet the Ninja Turtles. I mean,
Yep.
it sounds stupid. It sounds
And
ridiculous.
somehow they're kind of leading into the turtles are part of the underground too. I don't.
Or the Upside Down.
The upside down, yeah.
Yeah, they were kind of
So
leaning into that, which
they're kind of
seems
leaning
weird.
into that a little bit.
Yeah, seems weird. Dave mentioned the Ribbon Queen last night on the show, but issue number 2 is now coming out. So the books are always so late. I don't know what's going on anymore. Tomorrow Girl number 2. I mean, really, that's it, dude. I mean, holy shit. What a fucking week of comics. I don't even know. Jean Grey, sure. Unleashed, sure.
I'll definitely check out Jean Grey, but yeah, Thor is the big book for me.
Yeah, Immortal Thor is going to be the big book of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And the Penguin, Tom King's Penguin over at DC.
Yeah.
I'm definitely
that could be
checking it out.
fun. Looking forward to Tom Taylor's last issue of Dark Knights of Steel.
Yeah.
I think the
Oh
sleeper
my
here is
gosh.
definitely going to be Avengers Unleashed with all the animals.
Yeah, I think that I don't know if expectations are high or low. I think they might be high in one direction but low in another. So maybe I'll be really
it's
surprised.
just going to be big dumb fun.
That's what I'm hoping for, dude. That's what I'm hoping.
I thought that Avengers Unleashed was going to be one of those like Avengers Eternity or like whatever those types of things.
Oh yeah, like a side.
But no, it's
out
a
of
stupid
continuity
pun
thing.
on unleashing a pet. Yeah.
Unleashing a pet, which is illegal in most counties in the United States.
Definitely here.
Yeah, definitely here. So there you go, y'all. We appreciate you hanging out. Come back next week. We're gonna hang out again and talk about books, all of these books and more, on Sunday for our news and review show. Definitely come by. The Bullies had a show last night. They talked about Blue Beetle, talked about a bunch of comic books. It was quite good. Please check them out. If you want links to everything that Leroy and Eli got going on over at the Bullies and all the stuff we got, go to outrightgeekery.com. The socials, the videos, the audios, the merch, all the stuff that we've got going on, including the group run by our very own Andy, who will be doing a review of, what the hell was that book?
The Schlub.
Oh, yeah, the
Image.
Schlub over at Image. Goddamn, we didn't even mention that on our...
We mentioned it for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, but in our, what are we looking forward to? It's a really busy week, dude.
Yeah, it's so busy.
Really busy.
It got crowded out, but
Yeah.
hey, we'll see.
Jeff,
I completely forgot about Cavs finale. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
Yeah.
I feel like a fool because I am looking forward to that a lot.
Yeah, that is going to be a great book.
Thank you, Jeff, for reminding me of it.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, he said great show, fellas. I appreciate that, Jeff.
Thanks,
you,
Jeff.
man. Yeah, so come back again. Thanks everybody for hanging out, but most of all, thanks to these guys for hanging out with this guy. Hey. We're going to do it again next time.
Same geek time, same geek channel.
Yeah, I'm broke. I am broke. I got no money. All my broke. It might be $8.
I just hope I'm done coughing this week.